Today we're going to talk about right causes for Pureland. How do we know we can go to the Pureland? There are three important causes. One is primary and supporting cultivation. Number two, rebirth, carrying karma. Number three, single-mindedness without chaos. First, the primary cultivation. That is by chanting Amitabha. When we recite the name Amitabha, we need to be mindful of 5 things. We need to be mindful of Buddha's Dharmakaya. Dharmakaya means the Buddha's essence body. Everybody has the Buddha nature. We call it the essence body. By chanting the name Amitabha, it's supposed to bring out your Dharmakaya. 2, mindful of Buddha's merits. Buddhas have 3 bodies, the Dharmakaya, the reward body, and the transformation body. We want to chant Buddha's 3 bodies. Merits is to chant the reform body and the transformation body. How do Buddha have this reward body? It is from his cultivation, his wisdom and vows and compassion. That's his enjoyment body. So everybody has an enjoyment body if they cultivate wisdom and compassion. 3, the reincarnation body, the transformation body. For example, Shakyamuni Buddha that was in India 2,600 years ago. That's his transformation body. So all of us have 3 bodies. Chanting the name Amitabha is supposed to bring out our 3 bodies. By understanding Buddha's merits, we bring out our reward body and our transformation body. Number 3, we need to be mindful of Buddha's name. How do we bring out the 3 bodies? It's actually through the name Amitabha. We need to have this medium in order for you to connect with our own 3 bodies and Buddha's 3 bodies. Without this Dharma, we won't be able to connect with our true self. So the name Amitabha is supposed to bring out our pure, perfect, enlightened nature. Number 4, we need to be mindful of Vairocana Buddha. That's another name for Shakyamuni Buddha or Dharmakaya. Shakyamuni Buddha, he cultivated eons. When we chant Amitabha Buddha's name, we are actually chanting the name of our teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha. We need to have his spirit of saving all sentient beings and the wisdom of emptiness. Number 5, we need to be mindful of Amitabha Buddha. Actually, it is to bring out the cultivation of Bodhisattva Samantabhadra. He's a role model of all Bodhisattvas because of his consistency. He said, my vows are endless, thought after thought without interruption, in bodily, vocal, and mental deed without weariness. He never rests. He never take a break. He's always helping sentient beings and always having compassion and wisdom. So the name Amitabha is to bring out our Bodhi mind and our Bodhisattva spirit. What is our supporting cultivation? Abandon all evil and cultivate goodness. If you chant Amitabha but you have a lot of affliction, you still cannot go to the Pure Land. Therefore, we need to have supporting cultivation by changing our bad ways and do all that is good. My favorite is understanding the 10 secondary minor mental factors. When something unfavorable happens to us, at the moment, it's called hatred. If we remember it, it becomes vengeance. We become violent in our speech and action. That is called vexation. All these 3 are anger. Number 4, we like to conceal our mistakes. We like to pretend we are very good because we don't want to get in trouble or we want to have a good image. But by concealing, it's actually a bad deed in itself. Number 5, to deceive others. Inside, we have a lot of afflictions, but on the outside, we appear wholesome and good. That's everybody's problem. If you have any kind of dishonesty in your cultivation, we cannot go to the Pure Land. That is also a big affliction. Number 6, we like to flatter others. Our superior, our boss, our parents, we want to benefit from them by brown-nosing. But all these, you're being dishonest and unwholesome. 7, our pride. We might be proud of our good looks, our wealth, or our fame. All these things we might be proud of. But when we are very arrogant in our attitude, that is also very unwholesome. Number 8, harmfulness. When we have hatred, vengeance, vexation, we have strong hostility. We might start harming others. Use harsh language or sue others because we want to take revenge. Number 9, we can be very jealous of others' success. Their wealth, their happiness, our heart is being very selfish and little. Number 10, parsimony, very stingy. We do not want to share our wealth, our dharma, because we don't want others to be better than us. That's all out of our selfishness. All these, they might be thoughts in our everyday life. We really need to change them. If you really want to go to the Pure Land, we have 11 wholesome thoughts. Number 1 is being faithful of our Buddha nature. If we just cultivate the Dharmakaya, the reward body, be aware of our thoughts, changing our bad habits, and do all that is good, we are creating causes to reach Buddhahood. Have faith in your cultivation. Number 2, to be diligent. If you have strong faith, then you will love to cultivate, love to improve ourselves in our morals, love to get rid of our bad deeds. The more you enjoy it, the better you are in your cultivation. 3, to be modest. Everybody has something we can learn from, so be modest and humble. Everybody is our teacher. 4, shamefulness. Reflect on our thoughts and our deeds. Feel shame when we do things wrong. 5, non-greed. Can we not be greedy? Have parsimony? Have no anger, hatred, vengeance, vexation? Can we not be ignorant, having a lot of pride or worries, thinking about the past, the future, be fearful or stressed? That is all ignorance. So non-greed, non-anger, non-ignorance. If we have these 3 good roots, you are being wholesome. 8, tranquility. Our body and mind should always be peaceful and joyful, without a lot of vexation, without a lot of jealousy and worries and thoughts. 9, vigilance. Doesn't matter where you are, what you do, always be aware of your thoughts. Know if you're being wholesome or unwholesome. Do you know your thoughts? Be vigilant all the time. 10, equanimity. It means we can be impartial, neutral in our feelings. You're not having ups and downs in your state of emotion. That is actually in line with deep concentration and samadhi. 11, harmlessness is the opposite of harmfulness. Get rid of our evil thoughts and cultivate all the good thoughts. We should do this in our daily lives. Here is the primary cultivation and supporting cultivation. Now let's look at rebirth, carrying karma. Going to the Pure Land, it's an expedient method, becoming a Buddha and leaving samsara, because you can carry with you all your bad karmas. But it doesn't mean you can create any more bad karma. That is the key. You need to have the ability to subdue delusions. You cannot stop all your delusions, but at least you have the ability to suppress them or change them. That is something we need to be skillful at. What we do is follow your life situation, accept your old karmas. Do not have any more hatred or vengeance with your current life. No matter how other people treat you, obstacles you endure, that is our karma. Accept our karmic retributions. Do not give rise to any more evil thoughts while you're enduring negative karma. Second, we should not create any new karmas. Let the bad seeds in your liar consciousness precipitate. Sink to the bottom. The vengeance, the hatred, let it sleep. Do not let it rise. No matter what situation you are experiencing in your life right now. Second, we should not give rise to any bad thoughts anymore. If you don't watch your thoughts, then we will create more negative karma. Not only will you not go to the Pure Land, you might go to the 3 lower realms. Hell, hungry ghosts, and animal realms. We will eventually die one day. So where you go, this is a serious matter. 3, single-mindedness without chaos. This is when we reach a samadhi, reach meditative absorption in chanting Amitabha. You need to have these 3 minds firmly. The mind of renunciation. You want to leave samsara once and for all. Every day, contemplate impermanence or death. First, I will die for sure. 2, death can come anytime. 3, other than being mindful of Buddha, nothing is going to help me at my dying moment. Because of your true renunciation, your life will totally change. 2 is the Bodhi mind. You have sincere vow of reaching Buddhahood, leaving reincarnation and becoming a Buddha. You want to deliver everybody out of reincarnation. So the faster I become a Buddha, the faster I can save all sentient beings. You must have a strong Bodhi resolve. 3, wisdom of emptiness is understanding life is really a dream. You are here only to cultivate, not to create any more negative karmas. Your whole life will go by swiftly. But what you do, what you think, really matters. Do not be attached to anyone or anything, because nothing is for real except your own mind, of your own awareness, your own enlightenment. When you balance emptiness and your existence, that is your true nature. That is how you are really chanting Amitabha. You must have diligence, aligning your cultivation with these 3 dharma. Then you will have confidence that you will be going to the Pure Land. There was a monk, his name is Venerable Gourd, because he loves to eat melon. Every day he wandered around the markets. Nobody believed that he was going to the Pure Land because he doesn't stay put in the temple meditating. One day he told his friend, I'm going to leave this world and go to the Pure Land in a few days. Please come witness my passing. After a few days, when he was still roaming around the streets, his friend said, Hey, aren't you supposed to go? He said, Oh, that's right. I'm going to go now. With great skepticism, his friend asked him to leave a few words. The monk says, always out and about, but always chanting Amitabha. Most people don't understand. I already found my Pure Land. He sat down in a lotus position and exited his body. So anybody can go to the Pure Land. It's not how you live your life, it's your mind. You should have the mind of renunciation, Bodhi mind, and wisdom of emptiness. You have confidence in your cultivation. You know exactly what you're doing at your dying moments. So that's the class for today. Thank you for listening. Amitabha.